Welcome to Arabella's Heart for Book Art. Homemade gel plate. So I already did this yesterday, but that was too soft. It stayed soft. I'm going to make a second batch, and what I'm going to do is pull these out and then leave them to soak into water. I'm in my kitchen now, and I did put some water in this together with the leaves, and you can already see that this is beginning to get soft. So this is still a little bit rigid, but this is getting, you see, this is what you want. So they all need to be soft, and then I will pour the glycerin with this. Okay, well, it's all soft now, and it's breaking when I touch it. So I'm going to pour all the water out that's still in it. We don't need that. Without letting it slide. Wait a minute. How should I do that? Like this. Okay, now it's all soft. And now I will pour this with the rest, what I already had. So it will be quite a lot. And then I'm going to open my glycerin and pour the rest of my glycerin with it. That's what I have. That's the last thing that I have. So okay, we'll do a lid on the pot, put a lid on it, and then I will put it on. This is electric, so I will put it on a low heat, and that's 2 in this. And when it's all beginning to dissolve, I will put it on 3 and then let it cook a little bit for the rest of the moist to go out, the last water parts, and then I will show you in a minute. So I'm going to start now with this because I want to cook dinner. And I only have two thingies to cook on. So I also have this pizza pan. I'm also using this to cook. I'm in need of a new cook thing. So okay, well, I will be back when this is all dissolved. Now it's looking like this. So it's dissolved, and now you have to wait for it to get clear. And then when it's clear, then it will be good to go. Something went wrong, and I let it cook too long. It's now clear. Yes, it is, but I let it cook a little bit too long. You have to stay with it and don't let the pan cook over. And that's what I did, and half of my stuff is now gone. So that's really sad. But now I want to pour it while it's still hot, and I can't do that with one hand, so I will see what I can do. So I hope this will work, but I really wanted to have some circles. So this one is a little bit flat, this one is a little bit larger on the one side and smaller on the other, because it's this container is from wide to small. And then I have this container. This is for a small ice cream, so it has a cool shape. This one has round corners for large tags to print. I thought, so I really hope this will work. If this doesn't work, I will melt it down and then get some more smaller containers. I had this one This is a smaller circle. This is for earplugs. Packaging, just look in between your packaging. So, and if this is all hardened out, then we will play with it. Okay, it's revealing day, so I did choose to do just only these two because I want this to work. So now it feels really heavy, so that's a good sign. I also put this into the, you see, it worked. Oh my goodness. I hope that also will give an impression. So it wasn't really hard yet, hardened out. So I thought, well, it's still busy doing that. I want to try this, and this is to make fondant. So this is also something I printed with. This is the holder. So I have different of these, but the French lily, yeah, that's a classic, right? So I wanted to try that. I have a throat infection. I don't know how you call that. So I sound a little bit different as usual. So what you do is, and I want to be extra careful because I don't want to ruin this, of course. What you do is you pull the sides loose, and as you do that you will see this sort of, the air is going in between, and usually I try to incorporate more of my fingers than one. It really feels firm. It doesn't stick, so that's really also a really good sign. And try to get your finger underneath and then pull it away. And as you can see, I ruined the edge a little by pushing it down. So I'm going to clean this edge up, and just by cutting a clean edge. So I don't like that this happened, but well, a whole piece on the side kept, yeah, I couldn't get it off. So now I'm really nervous about this. I also see a little bit of hairs that floated in the air, that landed on my plate. So I will do with this the same, and don't use my nail, and then you will see the difference, I hope. And if this doesn't work, I'm sorry, my dog. If this doesn't work, the consistency isn't, yeah, I see it's also ripping. I don't think this will work, but I will do the best I can and try to be patient, pulling it away from the edge. I already see that it doesn't really come out as I want it to. Normally, if you have a good plate, it doesn't, yeah, this will, with a good plate, this will happen, what you just saw. You will pull and then the air will go underneath. But now it ripped. You see, that's what you don't want. So I think, yeah, it isn't really firm enough, if I'm honest. But even if I'm ruining this side a little bit, I hope the bottom is going to be okay. This is what I want. You see the edge is coming away easily. You also see the air came underneath. And that's what I want. Now I can do this to reach a little bit better. So I think with a little bit of patience, this could still work. And it's also, yeah, it feels really firm as well. And here I have an edge that is coming off again, just as I had with the small one. You see there's a fraction line here, so I don't think I will get that smoothly, because if I pull now I will rip everything. So here it's also not a smooth line, as you will, but I just will go all around and try to do my best. I really want to make it work. If it doesn't work, I'm going to start over. So now this edge, this is what I want. And if you have a beginning, usually the rest will follow. Here I have the same problem. I really would like a clean edge, even if it's on the other side, you know, that is the side I will use, even if this is really not pretty. Okay, now I'm going to try to lift it. I think I will choose a side that isn't broke. Let me see. Like this, and then very carefully lift it up. Put one finger under, and then you see this is the right thickness. Oh my goodness, so nerve-wracking, with a hole in the middle as well. Yeah, this edge is really, oh my goodness. I think I will have to be careful printing with this one, but yeah, I have a rip. Oh no, I have a rip. And it's right over here. This ripped, you see? But still, I'm going to try to use the other side. The other side is more round. And yeah, now I want to print with it. Let's see. I could also do this. Print it like this, you know. And then it will stay a little bit more, yeah, it won't rip as much perhaps. Yeah, I think I want to use it like this. I want to show how easy it is to cut it. Put it on an angle a little bit and then cut away the rough edges. Yeah, this is a little bit more round now. Now I only have the inside. Made my own clear stamp. This is less firm than the large one. So I will leave this like this. I'll just put that on here. Perhaps I will get something to mount that on. So now we'll see if I have a little a bit. Yeah, I would have to turn that around, I think, but I'll try it like this. Only on the spots that are with those edges that I couldn't get off. They also got a little bit damaged. Here is a whole clean edge. And here you see also breakage within the plate. Yeah, I think I will keep it like that on this edge. I do have on this side, I think I'll leave it, just leave it. I think I'm making it worse if I touch that, so I think I will leave this. And now I just want to try it out and print with it. Well, I'm back. I got all my paints ready to go. So let's start with a bit of purple. I am going to put the paint straight onto this. I hope that it will work. A little bit of this. Okay. Empty, but that's okay. And then this one is really water-based. And then a little bit of grey paint to make it interesting. I think it's clogged up. Yes. It's clogged up, alright. I will clean that. I got a few mark making tools. So this one, and this is made with hot glue gun. And then of course my stamp. Brayer. This is not a real brayer, but I love to use this. This had a coating, rubber coating, to pull off all the hairs of your clothing. So the rubber, yeah, that broke. So I pulled that off, and yeah, now it's just cardboard with plastic. But I use it, so I like to use stuff like that. I also made one of these into a dauber to ink. So I have a real, that one is upstairs. I just coated this with felt. So just stuck a round piece of felt on it, and then I had something to ink with, right? So okay, let's not waste any more time. This will mix a little bit, and that's okay. That's what I want. For it not to mix too much, but leave it a little bit marbled. I like that look. And then I will make some marks in it. This is one of my clear stamps. It has swirlies. I think that will look really cool. And I also will use it to on my paper to stamp that off next to me. So you also have this kind of things that you can work with. So I can also use some more marks, and I also want to try this. I got a piece of I don't know the word, and I will try to see if this will work. It's not staying on. I don't think you will see a lot of this as well. Oh, that looks really cool. I have to show that. Clear stamp stuck, so it does work. You see the French lily as well. Not as prominent as I thought, but okay, let's do that once more. It does work, but I don't know for how long. And then a few of my small stamps, why not? That will also make it really cool, right? Why not? And the last thing you do will be most visible, so I think I will leave it like this just to look, and I will get a clean paper because I want to see my first print. Sorry about that. Let's see how this will look. I'm so curious. First shaped made gel plates. Oh my god. So nervous. Excited. Oh my, look at that. Isn't that a piece of art on itself? Oh my, I really love this. I think I will do them in the length, and then I can do two next to each other. I will try that next to show you. I still have paint, I'm just going over it. Most paints are off it already, so I think I will. I'm sorry about that. So excited. I will put some white to make it a little bit bright. I'm really excited about this. Oh my goodness. Oh, I think I got the wrong. This is my varnish. They look alike. I'm sorry about it. They really look alike. So let me get the white then. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited about this. I will mix this a little bit. I don't want it to make too white, so I will get some more color. Just made my first shaped gel plate. Okay, what should I do? A little bit of green. I'm hunched over. That's a little bit too much green, but well. My roller, I'll get some more colors. Yeah, far too much green. What was I thinking? Too excited, right? And I'm brayering off, as you can hear, because it's too much. So I will brayer as much as I can off. I like that marbled look. Do my numbers. And I kept them onto the sheet, how they came. I think that will look really cool. Oh wow, I already love it. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. I'm stamping it off because that you can also use, of course, what do you call them, bubble wrap. A little bit of bubble wrap. And then I will leave it like this because, okay, let's print in, because these are A3 size. Let me see, yeah, that could work. So, and then I can do 2 or 3, I think 2 next to each other. This will make it really more interesting. This is so cool. I love it. This is really cool. I think, shall I do a ghost print? I think I will leave this to dry. Maybe stamp a little bit on it. And then I will print them next to each other. And I really have a cool idea for this, but I will explain as I'm going to make it. Oh my goodness. This will really make a difference in my art work as well, because I want to make a really large art piece. It will be prominent on my art pieces. So now I have that one and this one. Okay, let's go on to the next step. Putting a few perhaps stamps. I also have this leaf-like thingy. I think I will put down some black on a place that I can reach with some of my stamps. I can brayer it a little bit over here. I didn't choose really good spots. I think I'll just make it flat a little bit. I have this clear sheet on my table, so I think I will. My spongy is just over here, but well, I think I'm going to do this, the honeycomb like. I don't know how that will look. Perhaps a little bit too much over the numbers, but I didn't really think about that. So now let's take a little bit of the white varnish. A little bit of the white, and I diluted this a little bit because I was working with fabric, and that's now on the other video. I also made a video printing on fabric. It's already out or will be out soon. So this looks patchy, but I still want to try it. So let's try to put this a little bit next to each other. I think I'm going to even fold this, even though I originally didn't want to do that, but now I can be sure that it's straight on. So like that, and I can get the other one as a guide. Normally I wouldn't recommend pushing onto art, but well. And I'm also going to doodle on top of this to emphasize some of the numbers, some of the things that you see. I don't know if this is long enough. Let's see. Yes, it's coming off. Oh no, the paper is coming off. That's too bad. A little bit of paper. Yeah, this is not really, this is a little bit of a fail, but I still can use it with that sparkle, but this stayed on. I don't know why, but the paper, I think I just did it a teensy bit too long. I could still try to get this on here. Sorry about that. Perhaps only like this. Okay, I will leave it like this then. So I will experiment with this. And of course, 20s next to each other, you can guess what I want to make. I want to make a book with this. And then with open spine as well. So that will be my next thing that I want to show you. So I will leave it at this. I think I I'll try to clean my plate and then I will do some more experimenting. I do see the honeycomb in between. Do you see it? I see the black here. That is really a cool look. And the next time I want to try this with translucent paper so that I can build on top. So you have a base and then you can work on top of that. So that is what we are going to do in the next video. So I hope you have enjoyed. So I will see you in my next video and thank you so much for watching. See you then. Bye. Doei. Doei.